Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's March 10th, 2022, and today I thought what I'd do is share with you a few YouTuber channels that I think you may enjoy if you enjoy some of the video content that we present here. So I thought I'd start off by going right to the first YouTuber, and that's GP Outdoors. He's located in Canada, I believe. He has 61.2 thousand subscribers. All of them have many more subscribers than what we have. And I'm surprised that GP Outdoors doesn't have more. So you may really enjoy his channel. In his description, if you enjoy working in the outdoors, working with tractors, the forest, splitting firewood, felling trees, clearing snow, projects around the property, and just enjoying living up at the cabin or cottage, then tune in and spend some time with me and some friends up at the cottage here in the outdoors. And if you don't know, I'm dyslexic, so I'll mess things up as I'm reading here as I progress through the video here. So Gord seems like a really down-to-earth guy. He's got excellent playlists of a whole variety of different pieces of equipment. Now, he started off with the Kubota. He's got 200 videos on the Kubota B2601. Now that's Mini Me, Thea's tractor that she has. He started off with that tractor. So he goes through the whole stages of him learning about working with tractors, getting feedback from YouTubers and friends and colleagues and all. And he subsequently sold that one and traded up to a Kubota LX 2610, which has a cab on it, and he reviews lots of different pieces of equipment and does such a great job with his reviews. Everything from gloves, certainly chainsaws, tractor tire chains and all. And he does a lot of really excellent research. He's not trying to be an instructor. He's just trying to share what knowledge he's obtaining as he goes through the process. And he's got a great social network of guys that he works with up near where his location is. So I think if you enjoy our content, you may certainly enjoy his content as well. He just has a plethora of great videos and all. This is one where he's talking about some of the gloves, his review with his winter gloves, and I just think he's a real down-to-earth great guy. The next YouTube channel, many of you may be familiar with, it's Outdoor with the Morgans. This channel is all about the joys of rural living and all the work that goes along with it. Tractors, UTVs, hunting, fishing, firewood, and projects around the property we have. It's a family unit, so you get to learn a lot about the Morgans. He's really into, I guess, forest management is what I'd call it. He's got quite a large chunk of property, so he's out there working, harvesting trees. He has a sawmill. He has lots of projects around. He brings in other YouTubers, Concrete with the Hosses. He features a lot of different people. His wife runs a print shop to make some of the merch for their channel as well. I just think that they're a really nice entertaining channel. Both GP Outdoors and Outdoor with the Morgans, they really spend a lot of time doing their video editing. They'll get great camera angles so you can see, unlike with some of my boring videos, they really do a good job of, like Outdoor with the Morgans, they add a lot of music, so it's more of an entertainment process. Neither of those channels are trying to tell you what to do, what's the best thing to do as well. So that's two really good YouTube channels, I think. I wish I had time to watch more of these channels. I just don't, unfortunately. Here's the next channel, and he's got 179,000 subscribers, and it's Tractor Time with Tim. Description: John Deere 1025R, gardening and other videos of our family doing life together. Lots of channels have how-to videos. We intend to provide an entertaining style while illustrating that you too can do it and enjoy it. We're not experts, but we succeed at most of the projects by thinking through, experimenting, and modifying our approach as necessary. I think his channel, if you're new to tractors, especially if you're into the John Deere, now he covers a whole variety. He goes around to the different shows and takes you with him to the shows. He introduced a type of dump trailer that I'm considering getting in the future, but he goes through all the different manufacturers and tells you the pluses and minuses. Recently he did a video on PTOs. What is it? I don't see it right here right now, but he's got a plethora of really good information on his channels. His is also a family-run channel as well. He and his wife are always communicating back and forth and working with other people, and his daughter's involved as well at times. I wish I had more time to watch these YouTubers. I think they do a really great job. So Tractor Time with Tim, lots of great information, and I think he leans a little bit more towards John Deere, and some people, the other channels, you may see him a little bit more towards Kubota and all. But I think he's agnostic, and most of us are. I think all of the manufacturers really make some fantastic equipment nowadays. So that's Tractor Time with Tim. The next one I've talked about many times in videos and all, and it's Messick's Equipment. They've got, I think, 3 large, I'm going to call them dealerships for heavy equipment, and they take care of all sorts of equipment. So this is tractor equipment videos, how-to, operation, technical, and in the field. And they have, I'd say, what Neil specializes in for the most part are the compact and subcompact tractors, presenting that because that's which seems to be the big audience. The big farmers who are doing this as a huge business, he doesn't do as many videos about those pieces of equipment, but he does do some of them. So he'll be going over track loaders, skid steers, does some with excavators, but lots of breaking down the different sizes of tractors, the differences between the types of transmission types, the things that are the differences between the various different models. And it can be overwhelming when you're first doing research, trying to figure out, well, what size tractor is best for me, what horsepower is best for me, what attachments am I thinking about. So I think Neil does an absolutely fantastic job of covering all of those bases. His is more of an educational. The others are more how-to and entertainment. But they aren't claiming to be experts either. Neil is more of an expert. They've been in business for many years and he brings you through specialists who deal with the different types of hydraulic filters, hydraulic fluids, and so on and so forth. So there's just oodles of great information from Messick's. Another, I think, is a good place to go to is Good Works Tractor. He's got 126,000. How many did Neil's? 105,000 subscribers. I'm surprised that Messick's doesn't have more. Did I just mess this up? But Good Works Tractor, and they're in Kalamazoo, Michigan, I think that is, and nationwide retailer of best value tractor attachments. My equipment is sourced worldwide to bring you a unique offering of competitively priced, feature-rich products for the tractor enthusiast. Feel free to browse my website, and for the latest tractors and attachments, we ship all over the country all the time. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to stop by. And he has a whole variety of different topics. So he'll talk about things to be safe, and certainly ballasting, loader work, more of an instructional type. He used to, I think his site actually started off as a reseller of low hours high quality used equipment. And I think he's mostly John Deere, but does some Kubota. He may do other tractors as well, but it seems like he's getting more into the educational and all of the attachments that you can get with the equipment. So I think he really does a really good job talking about the pluses and minuses of the various attachments, what they can do, tractor safety as well. Again, I wish I had more time to go through all of these videos, that these folks are producing. Now we're going to switch things up a little bit, and this is more for the sort of permaculture type stuff that we do here. Edible Acres, he's up in the Finger Lakes, New York area, not too far from us, near Cornell University, not too far from there. So Edible Acres is a project in the Finger Lakes area of New York State focused on permaculture principles, forest gardening, and low-cost and no-cost approaches to simpler living. Our main focus is on perennial, super hardy, edible, and medicinal plant nursery. But this video channel also documents our lives around the concepts of homesteading, soil building, fuel reduction, and nature-oriented and inspired design. So I think that this channel, if you like the permaculture things, the things that we do in our food forest, you'll probably love this channel. They are expanding. They started off in their small little footprint of property, really densely populated plant guilds and all. And they sell many of the plants from their site as well, so you can go to their website. They do consultations, really good in-depth discussions about simple layering, healing in plants, you name it. I think they do an absolutely fantastic job. And some food preparation, some overwintering. And they're in Zone 5 as well. Similar, I think they're Zone 5B. And they do lots of chicken composting and really low budget techniques of creating an abundance of food and resources for their family. And I just think that they do an absolutely fantastic job, and they've got 116,000 subscribers. So, this channel, I think, is a must if you're interested in getting introduced to some of the basic concepts of permaculture. Here's another channel that I think is extremely valuable, and it's called Flock Finger Lakes. Now, I'm picking the permaculture ones or the gardening and landscape design places that are more in our similar to our zone. So they're also in the Finger Lakes of New York State, upstate New York. We're a group of friends who have come together to chart a different life for ourselves by living and working communally in beautiful Finger Lakes region of upstate New York. Our focus is to build a strong community, create a higher quality of life for ourselves and those around us, be stewards of our environment, and give ourselves the space to create what we love. We're learning from our great community around us, documenting that priceless knowledge, applying what we learn as we grow, and sharing it with you. So Flock's Finger Lakes is probably one that and there's only 59.2 thousand subscribers at this point. This is an absolute must. And one of the reasons that Thea and I love this channel is because they're located and they're incorporating their, I'm going to call it a communal center. They go over how to purchase the property, what they went through, what their goals and aspirations were for the property, and how it'll be a community homestead in a sense, and how they're going to have prairies and managed forest areas and educational areas, and how they're integrating their small community into the greater Ithaca community. And Ithaca, New York, is this wonderful energy. It's an absolute energy enhancing, amazing environment where there's a multicultural, multidisciplined, integrative community. And yes, it is, it's a college community. There's several colleges there as well. And when Thea and I were there, it was just absolutely an amazing place, because we both went to Cornell. I taught at Cornell as well, and it's just such an amazing place to be. Energy, lots of energy there, great energy, and the gorges and the waterfalls and all of those things around it, and the property around it. It just emphasizes the beauty of the area. And this channel takes you through the whole process of searching for the property, coming from Brooklyn, New York. So there's her other channel is Brooklyn Homestead, and she really is an expert in various forms of botany. I'm at a loss for words for all the knowledge that there is, and I probably should have prepared better for presenting this video. But this channel is an absolutely amazing channel, and it's near and dear to our heart. So this isn't about tractors and those pieces of equipment, although they're bringing pieces of equipment onto their property, and they're transforming what was previously a nursery into a homestead that's going to be a community base, but it's eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, it's community integrated, and it's its own community as well, and they're always giving back. So I guess that's about it. There are many other channels, and please list those below, some of the channels in the comments below. I'd really like to hear what other people find very, very valuable. I think these are just the tip of the iceberg, but these are the ones that I thought of that I wanted to share with you. And please visit them. Let me know what you think. Leave comments and all, what you think about these channels as well. I think they all have something to offer us. If you like the sort of stuff that we produce here, you'll certainly find some value in some of these channels. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it of value, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and enjoy these video producers. They're offering so much to us that we can learn from and actually be entertained by, and see possible dreams of our own futures, or create places for our children to grow up in the future as well. Thanks so much, and take care, folks. Bye-bye.